Hey everybody, it's Chris from the Droning Company here at CUAV 2023 Las Vegas, Nevada, and I just learned of maybe one of the coolest pieces of software that can help with a network of drones and management of those operations. First of all, let's introduce Achal. He is the Business Development Director for FlytBase. Now, FlytBase is really cool software here. Take us through it. Tell us about how it works.
Sure, thank you, Chris. Thanks for this opportunity, right? So FlytBase is an enterprise drone autonomy software platform. So it's a platform to automate your drone with drone-in-the-box solutions, right? So you could have a fleet of drones deployed for public safety, construction, monitoring, and you can have the entire fleet operated from a command center. So it's in a platform where you can have BLOS operations. We already have approvals in 9+ countries there. We work with partners closely, locally, who can get these approvals. It's a platform, the reason I say that, because you have apps and APIs which you can build on top of that. So essentially how you use Android and have apps on top of it, you can have apps on the platform, like FlytBase, right? As well as, of course, data security is the critical concern for enterprise customers. So we are already GDPR, ISO 27001, and SOC 2 compliant, so your data stays with you, right? And we provide an on-premise server as well, so you can have the entire thing deployed at your facility. Right. And of course, it's all about reliability and scalability, so you can have as many docking stations as possible, monitored from a single command center.
Absolutely, and I think that's the power of FlytBase really, is you have essentially one operator that's able to oversee the operation of several drones, and in one example you were citing 50. You know, tell us how that all works from a workflow standpoint.
Sure, so people set up the entire command center. It's like a live video wall, if you've seen those kind of movies, right, where people are just thinking about how to do this. So we are doing a live deployment with one of the customers who have about 50 to 55 drones stationed all across the city. And they have a live video wall. They've integrated with Waze. As soon as they get an alert for an accident, the system automatically deploys a drone to that location.
Oh wow.
Right, and you get all the live video feed, you can integrate with CCTV cameras, you can integrate with other sensors, you can integrate with weather systems so you know when to fly, when you cannot fly. All of that is possible. So you can operate at scale with FlytBase.
That's amazing, and it's so efficient too. I mean, the way that you had this set up, you were showing me sort of how it all works. It's incredible because you have access to all of the files in your hub, in your workflow. Now, you know, in terms of customer workflow for your client as well as your client's clients, you know, how does that fall? How does that go down stream?
Sure, so it depends on the use case, right? So it's a use case agnostic platform, right, where you can deploy it for construction, a mining, a public safety. Now, a construction customer would want to have regular monitoring so they can schedule the missions, but then they can use their data analysis software to automatically process the data. So if you look at today, they would send somebody to a 3-hour drive, right, and then somebody would fly the drone, come back at the office, take out the SD card, upload it, and then process it. And then you realize, oh, I need to go again tomorrow, I missed something. So now you can operate it hourly basis, daily, anytime, and we just been flying 50 missions a day, and the data is here right there, right?
That's
so you can, and then you can process it. And it could be different for different customers, different integrations, workflows. It could be fully automated for public safety. We're deploying a huge fleet of drones in Europe for fire safety. So we integrate with services like 911, right? So you get a call and you can deploy the drone to a alarm which came for a fire service. And maybe in most of the cases it's a false alarm. You end up spending a lot of resources and time, right? But in some cases it's real and you have to actually coordinate and send right resources. So it really helps these agencies kind of have these kind of automated workflows.
Absolutely. The convenience is literally unmatched. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. People are intrigued, I'm sure, at this point. If they want to learn more about FlytBase, where can they go to find out more?
Sure, just go to flytbase.com, that is FLYTBASE.com, and you should be able to learn more. We also have something called a community called NestGen, where we do online events. We just did our first offline event yesterday, but NestGen is a community where you can learn about all the things there. So all the partners coming together, where you have a lot of videos and everything. Plus, we also have something called FlytBase TV, right? So it's like a Netflix outdoor autonomy. You have all the content to learn more about how things work. So these are some resources if somebody wants to learn more.
That's amazing. Achal, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Of course, thank you. Check out FlytBase. Absolutely awesome setup.